slammed the door in her face. Don't try and play them games with me. How am I gonna put somebody on child support I'm in a relationship with? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your Taniya Monae. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. As you can see by the title and this thumbnail, I'm giving y'all a story time today. Like I told y'all in my hair video and my last video what you should have watched, because if you haven't watched it, what you watching this video for? How you gonna watch this video but not watch the last video, and then the video before that, and the video before that? So it's like, you might as well just watch all of them. Like I said in my last video, I told y'all I was giving y'all a story time, and this story time is about when I almost fought my roommate and I was 3 months pregnant. But I knew I was pregnant though. It's just she had really took me there. But before I get into the video, before we even get into the video, before y'all even start watching, getting the tea, getting all the drama, y'all need to make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all need to like hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you can see every time I post. Cause who wants to miss? Who wants to miss a video? Like, stop playing with me. Okay, so this all happened in August of 2020, so last year. And me and my boyfriend were staying with this girl. We're gonna call her Tommy, but that's what we're gonna call her. We're gonna call her Tommy. So it was me, Tommy, and Devin all staying in an apartment. We had been staying, we had just moved in like April, the end of April. And now it's August, so we had been staying there for about 4 months maybe. And so one day I was laying down sleeping, and my boyfriend was gone with his little sister, and it was just me and her in the house. So like I said, y'all, I was pregnant. I got pregnant in June. So this is August, so I'm about like 3 months, like 3 real months pregnant at the time. Me and her was staying, we were in the house, and she was, you know, doing her little own thing. I was in her sleep. And so I guess she had left, or she was sitting outside, she was doing whatever. She wasn't in the house. I didn't see her in the house. I didn't see her anywhere. My sister ended up calling me, and she wanted me to come to my mom's house and take her some pictures. And I was like, I mean, okay, whatever. So I get up out of my sleep, and I mean, when I say I got up, I just got up. Like, I didn't put on no clothes. I had on clothes. I didn't change my clothes. I didn't know that. I just got up and left, literally. Because I planned on coming back kind of quick, but not too quick. But when I got up to leave, Tommy was nowhere to be found. Like, Sweetie was gone. Like, there was nobody in the house with me but me. Like, there was nobody there. So, as you know, when you leave your house, what do? You lock the door. Keep that in mind. Like, you lock the door. So, nobody was in the house, so I locked the door when I left. So, I'm driving. I get like 2 minutes away from my mom's crib. Like, literally, like 2 minutes away. And she calls me, and she's like, hey, where you at? And I'm like, I'm gone. Like, so I'm like, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. I left. What's up? Talking to them, well, I left my keys in the house, and you locked the door when you left. Yeah, I locked the door because you weren't there. So how are you gone without your keys? And she's like, well, I was still in the neighborhood. And I was like, okay, well, how was I supposed to know that? I'm not gonna call you and try to figure out where you at to make sure it's safe for me to lock the door. How am I supposed to know you didn't have your keys? So then she was like, well, next time you should have communicated with me that you were leaving. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second, because I'm confused. What, coming in? Because I didn't hear you correctly. Because I'm driving. I'm like, coming in? What you said? Hold on. I don't think I got good service because I didn't hear you. What you said? Because that's how I'm feeling. Like, You said I need to communicate with you that I'm leaving? Baby girl, because last time I checked, this car is under your name, baby. You're not putting gas in here. You're not paying their insurance on here. Where did you get the balls to tell me I need to communicate with you when I'm leaving? I have a key just like you, baby. I don't question you. I don't care. But I forgot to tell y'all. She feel like she overpowering me. She feel like she's the, you know, the queen, you know. She feels like that because she's 24 and I'm 19 at the time. She just feels like she has, you know, like that you gotta listen to me type of thing because she older than me, and baby, that wasn't the case. And I had to, that night, I had to let her know that. I'm like, I don't have to tell you where I'm going. What are you talking about? I don't have to tell you where I'm going. And she's like, you just need to turn around and come let me in the house. And I'm like, doop, doop, doop. We're done talking. There's nothing for us to talk about. Because who are you talking to? You not finna talk to me like that, okay? This is what we not finna do. You not finna speak to me as I'm beneath you when I'm not beneath you. I'm actually over you, baby girl. Don't play with me. You can't even call me on the real phone, sweetheart. We're on FaceTime audio. Stop playing with me. I hang up the phone on her because I'm just like, no, she's not about to talk to me like that, and we're done talking. Yeah, we're 100% done talking because you really went there with me. I end up calling my boyfriend, and I'm letting him know, like, yo, like, she tripping. She on 10 right now. Like, who is she talking to? And then he's like, oh, she calling me right now. And I'm like, don't answer. He's like, I'm not, because she calling him because I done hung up on her. So now that she calling him, he ain't answering. She calling me back, I ain't answering. So we're just going back and forth. Me and him are still on the phone this whole time, and she just steady calling the both of us, and I ain't answering because you're not about to talk to me like that. And why do you expect me to stop what I'm doing because you irresponsibly left the house and didn't take your keys? That's not my responsibility, sweetheart. So after that, she's calling both of our phones. And at this point, I'm at my mom's house. I'm ignoring her. I'm just like, my phone just sitting there ringing. Like, she texting me. I ain't responding because you're not about to rush me in what I'm doing. So as time goes on, I went over there to take my sister's pictures like I planned. By the time I look back at my phone, I literally have 33. I remember exactly because I remember taking a screenshot of it. But I don't know what happened to the screenshot. And it's like, girl, are you seriously blowing up my phone like this? And she ended up calling Devin's phone like 28 times. Like, she was just blowing up our phone, like calling. And then she was just like, how long are you gonna take? Because I'm at this lady house across the street. She needs to go to the store and whatever case may be. So go to the store with her. Like, you gotta wait on me. I'm not about to stop what I'm doing. Like, what? No, I'm not doing that. So go to the store with her. I don't know what else to tell you. She's like, she's about to go to the store and like it's about to rain. I don't want to sit outside or whatever. Like I didn't even respond to her, but in my head I'm just like, I don't know. Like, she's gonna have to wait. So then I'm done doing what I have to do, and I get in my car, and as soon as I get in my car, she called me again, and that's when I answered. I'm like, hello. And she's like, why are you not answering the phone? You know you see me calling, and da-da-da-da. You need to bring your ass here now tonight and open the fucking door. And that's when I knew I was finna go find her. That's just when I knew. Like, that's just when I knew that I was finna have to fight her. Because she had lost her rabbit ass mind. Like, real talk. I hung up the phone. I just been hanging up on her like all day. Like, I just hung up the phone. Like, I didn't even say anything. I just hung up the phone because I'm just like, she has me so fucked up right now. And there's no words to explain how fucked up she had me. I hang up the phone, and again, I call my boyfriend. I'm like, yo, where you at? Because I'm about to go fight her, like, for real, because she lost her mind. Like, she really was talking to me crazy, like, she just completely lost her mind, and I just wasn't having it. So he's like, wait, what happened? What's going on? And like, y'all, I'm not trying to be like at the time, I guess you could say I was being petty, because I was just tired of her. Like, she was just so dirty. Like, literally, like, she was so dirty. She was so dumb. Like, it's just like certain things that she said and she did, it would make you think that you're hanging out with a toddler. And she didn't take care of herself as a female, and I just was annoyed by it. Like, you know, like when you're annoyed by someone and it's just like their presence just irritates you. They don't even gotta say nothing. They don't gotta breathe. It's just their presence just piss you off. That's how it was. I couldn't stand it. I really didn't like her. I was ready to move, because she was just on some, she was weird. Like, she was real life weird. Like, real weird, bro. I'm telling him, like, I'm about to fight her because she has legitimately pissed me off, and I'm telling him what happened. So he's like, okay, wait, I'm on the way. So he comes, he finally gets there, and I get out the car. Like, as soon as I put up to her crib, I get out the car. I didn't even turn my car off. Like, my keys were still in the ignition. My car was still running. I just put it in park and got out. Like, I was so ready to see her. Like, I was ready for all that energy that was coming through my phone. Like, I was ready for that energy face to face. Like, literally in my head, I just totally forgot I was pregnant. Like, and it's like, well, you 3 months, you're not showing. You ain't showing. You showing, but it just looked like maybe like you gained a little weight in your stomach. You ain't really big, you know? I get out the car and I walk up to the door, and she ain't there. I'm looking on the bench like, where she at? Because you saying wherever you at, the lady you with finna leave and go to the store. So you acting like you just finna be stranded outside. So I'm expecting to see you sitting outside. She ain't even outside. She's still at the lady house. So I'm like, you did all that. You saying all that, rushing somebody. You still sitting at this lady crib. Like, so I texted her. I was like, okay, so now that y'all made it to like this far in the video, I just wanted to remind y'all that y'all need to, you know, hit that subscribe button, because if y'all made it this far in the video, y'all already know that you're gonna like it. Y'all like this, y'all like it, y'all like what y'all seeing. So if y'all like what y'all seeing, make sure y'all subscribe. I just had to, you know, jump in and like let y'all know. Don't forget, because y'all was watching this far. I know it was real interesting, but like y'all forgot to subscribe and y'all forgot to like this video, and then y'all also forgot to comment on the video. So I'm just letting y'all know before y'all keep going, like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Okay. I'm done talking. Back to the video. Alright. I was like, you telling me to bring my ass, and now I'm here. Where you at? So I asked her, like, where you at? Then she comes walking. Like, I just see her walking. Like, I don't know where she came from, but she was just walking from somewhere, and she just came around the corner. So like, as soon as I seen her, I just like, I'm not gonna say I ran up on her, but I kind of like approached her very aggressively. Let's say that. So I walked up to her, and I'm like, so what the fuck was you saying? Let me explain something to you. You don't fucking know me, so don't go there with me. Don't talk to me like that. I don't know you like that. You don't know me like that. Let's not talk to each other like that. Like, I don't even play them type of games, bro. Once you disrespect me, I'm gonna show you what the meaning of disrespect is. Like, don't play with me like that. And I'm yelling at her though, like, to the point where we're in the middle of the complex, and I'm like yelling at her at 10 o'clock at night, and you got people looking out their windows, you got people coming out on their balcony. Like, it's just like everybody just watching because of how loud I am to her, and it's like how close I am to her face. Like, I'm like literally like going the fuck off. And so Devin is like pulling me back. He's like, chill. And I'm like, no, bro, get off of me. Like, get off of me. So we steady yelling. I'm steady yelling at her. Like, I'm just steady yelling at her. Like, I'm letting her have it at this point. So we get into the house. Like, she opens the door and to go into the house. So I follow her into the house, still yelling at her. So now at this point, Didi was standing in the middle of me and Tommy. And so I'm still yelling at her, and I'm like at this point, I'm trying to push Didi out the way to get to her because I can't get to her because she's blocking me. But not only is she blocking me, there's a stripper pole in the middle of all of this. So it's me, Didi, a stripper pole, Tommy. Like, it's so much in the way of me getting to her. So it's like, so then me and Devin just start packing our stuff. Like, we just got all of our stuff. We ready to go at this point. So we packing all of our stuff. And so at this point, she running her mouth, I'm running my mouth. She running her mouth, I'm running my mouth. And then so we're back inside. At first, we're in a room because that's when me and Devin was packing our stuff. But then we're in the living room. So then she tries to push Didi out of the way. Now she's trying to push Didi and get to me. So now at this point, Deanna like, nah, shawty, you ain't finna push me like that. So Deanna grabbed Tommy by her shoulders and like did like this, and like she just like literally like flew across her bed. Yes, her bed was in the living room because that's just how we had the place set up. Her bed was in the living room. She had a nice bed. Like, y'all know them beds that have De'Ara and Ken bed. You know that type of bed? I know y'all know what De'Ara and Ken bed look like. That's what she had, but it was blue. So that's the kind of bed she had in the living room, and that's where she slept at. So she like literally, Didi had slung her. She was so light, she was so little, like she's a toothpick, literally. So then she mad now. She mad. She's like, oh, everybody get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Because she just got slung by a 14-year-old. I'm chumping her off and she'll know what to do. So now we back in the room and we get our stuff together, and she just talking too much. And now she like getting under my skin. So me, being the person that I am, I slammed the door in her face. So she got pissed off. She got pissed off. And she opened the door. So when she tried to open the door, she was talking all that shit again. Just running her fucking mouth. And I just slammed the door again. I didn't give a fuck about nothing she was saying. I just slammed the door in her face again. So this time when I slammed it in her face, I locked it so she couldn't come in the room. But the way the apartment was set up is that you can go through the living room and then go in the bathroom, and there's a door in the bathroom that leads to the room. But that door was broke, so I couldn't lock that one. So she ended up coming through that door. So I'm just letting her run her mouth, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, karma's gonna get you, sweetheart. I don't care about nothing you talking about. Because she be talking so much shit. Like, she was basically talking about everybody in the family, stuff like that. Just running her mouth, saying false information, everything. And they knew about it. They were gonna address her about it. So I knew what was going on. Since I'm like, it's okay, because karma gonna get you, sweetheart. You run your mouth too much. You is always running your mouth, and karma gonna get you. And she's like, I never said anything. I never said any of that. Lying. So I'm like, bro, you're lying. So she tried to make up the lie in front of me, in my face, and say that I was talking about my boyfriend's dad. And I didn't appreciate that because that was a lie. So you're gonna say that I'm talking about his dad? That's not true. So the first thing that was in sight was a peroxide bottle, and I just threw it at her. Like, I just threw it dead at her face, and it hit her in her face. It did. And I just didn't care. I had no remorse. And as soon as I threw it at her face, I again approached her very aggressively because I wasn't with it. Don't try to sit here and lie in my face. Like, I'm not gonna retaliate. Like, don't try to play them games with me. So after that, I'm just like, let's go. I was like, let's just go, bro. Like, let's just go. Like, I'm tired of arguing with this. I'm tired of arguing with this female, and I'm not even gonna keep doing this for her. Because again, I had to realize I'm here and she's here. And then Devin made me realize, like, you are pregnant. You have to understand that. And I was like, you right. Let me calm down. Let me bring it down like 30 notches. So then we put everything in the car, and I had the gate key. So I went to go give her back the gate key. She wouldn't even open the door for me. Like, I was sitting there banging on her door. She wouldn't even open the door. So fast forward to like a couple weeks later, we just, you know, get this news that Devin's family now knows that I'm pregnant. Now, before y'all get to assuming, we had a plan to tell his family. We were trying to do something special for them, to let them know, like, you know, I'm pregnant. And she knew that. And before we could even tell them, she went to tell them. But the way she told them made them angry and like look at it in a bad way. So they retaliated like as if they were upset. But not only did she tell them I was pregnant, she made up lies and told them that I was gonna put Devin on child support, that I wasn't gonna let him see him, all this stuff like that. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy because you really just made up that lie. How am I gonna put somebody on child support I'm in a relationship with? I'm dating, I live with. Help me understand, because I don't get it. Like, where did you get that from? Where did you come up with it? How does that make sense? Remember, y'all, I told you she was an idiot? Prime example. This lie is getting spread around his family. And so everybody's just upset because it's just like, they're coming at him some type of way, they're coming at me some type of way, but they don't know that it's a lie. So I had to let her know. Like, I had a few words for her, and I had to let her know, like, stop lying, because again, karma gonna come bite you in your ass, and you need to stop, because you just doing this for no reason. You mad, and that's just what it is. You mad because you got caught lying, talking about his family know, and now you want to take the spotlight off of you. All right, y'all, sorry, my camera got no more memory, so I had to change it to a different phone. So that's why the quality's different. That's why she went and told them something and get it off her, and now everybody targeting us. So now it's like, now I'm mad. So I texted her, and I basically let her know, like, karma gonna get you. And that's just what it is, baby, because you had no right going to tell his family business that ain't even had nothing to do with you. And then not only did it not have something to do with you, you telling lies on top of it. After that whole situation happened, we just, you know, like, never spoke again. I still have not spoke to her since. She's never apologized for telling them, like, she never did that. She never did anything. Like, at the end of the day, she needs to understand that was wrong. That was not her place. And somebody needs to let her know that. And that's just what I want to do. I just want to let her know, like, that was wrong. Because if we was to go tell your parents something that you didn't want them to know, we would be the bad guys. So it's like, no, you just don't do that to people. So once we found out that she told him that, Devin called her. It was like, why you, like, you know, like, why would you do that? Like, what is your problem? And I guess she was scared. And so she hung up in the middle of Devin talking. Like, that made it even worse. Cause like, how you hanging up on somebody when you did wrong? That's messed up. So she was so scared to the point where she had one of Devin's cousins follow her home because she thought that we were gonna be sitting outside of her house. Like, girl, you're not worth it, baby. Yes, I wanted to beat your ass, but you're not worth sitting out there staking out for. Ever since then, we have never spoke. Like, we have never seen her. We haven't spoken to her, anything. Like, it's crazy. But that's what happened, and that is my story time on how I almost fought my roommate when I was 3 months pregnant. Now that y'all have made it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank y'all personally for making it to the end of the video. Y'all just don't know the love and support that y'all are giving me by making it to the end of the video, okay? But anyway, before y'all click off of the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. and turn on post notifications so y'all can see every time I post. Be the first one to watch. You feel me? Y'all gotta stay tuned. Y'all always gotta stay tuned because y'all don't never know what I'm gonna post next. And I told y'all this multiple times to stay tuned. And make sure I go watch my previous videos and show me some love and support on them. Just like how y'all show me the love and support on this one. Y'all feel me? Because y'all watched it and that's the love and the support. That's all I need. You feel me? But yeah, I'm going to see y'all in my next video.